Hey y'all, it's me, Quinn. I was coming back with a part two to my video of my girlfriend passed away from COVID. You have to excuse the background noise. I have dogs, German Shepherds, and they love to make noise when I make videos. Anyways, that video was filmed in September of 2021. It is now March the 16th, 2022. Gonna upload part two. Okay. The day that you saw the video was around maybe mid-morning. I know it was before noon. Once I laid down, got comfortable, I went ahead. I don't think I did not get any sleep because I laid down, and once I laid down, I got a phone call. Phone call I received was, hey, you're gonna come back. What time are you coming back? Because the person that was there was trying to get someone there so she could leave to go take care of some personal business. So I was like, okay, just give me a little bit. I'll be back up there in a couple hours. I think I got back up there around 3. It may have been before 3, maybe like 2. I'm not sure. But like I said previously, the nurse basically told me that the machine is doing the breathing motions for her, and the IV fluids are creating numbers on the machine, and her heart is still beating. What's going to happen is the oxygen level is going to go down on the machine, and then all of a sudden, then the heart rate is going to go down to 0, flatline. Okay, so I knew in my mind once I got back to the hospital, basically, she was gone. She was gone when I did that video in the car. I knew that she was no longer there. Okay, once I got back to the hospital, they had tape over her eyes. The white part of her eyes were swollen, protruding out over her pupil. So they put tape over them. I untaped them. I removed the tape. I removed the tape. Her sister-in-law and everybody else kept on just saying, oh my gosh, oh, her numbers, look at her numbers, they're going up, they're going down, and I'm like, the doctor, the nurse has already said, she's no longer alive. This machine is just giving an illusion that she's alive. Her organs, all of her vital organs were shutting down. There was nothing that they could do. All they could do. Her brother was coming in from, I believe it was New York. He was driving down here, and they wanted to keep giving her the fluids and stuff so that the monitors can create numbers to give him a chance to see her, because he, in his mind, kept saying she is alive. Okay, I knew she wasn't. I don't know what that was. What happened was this. Okay, her son was there. He and I got along real good. He kept saying he was hungry. I guess when he's with his dad, they eat dinner at a certain time, and her sister-in-law went outside to talk to the nurse to get like a little update, basically to ask her the same thing that she's been asking early, every hour, like, a miracle's gonna happen, like, what, her numbers are this, like, what's going on now? And I'm just sitting here looking like, man, look, Maddie is gone. Okay. And so she said, well, I'm gonna go downstairs and get her son something to eat and bring it back up here. Do you want something? And I was like, yeah, you can bring me Dr. Pepper, that's cool. And so I was standing there. It was 5:40, 5:45. Okay, I was standing there. The door was cracked just a little bit. The sister-in-law and her son was outside the door still talking to the nurse, and the monitor, like the heart rate, it flatlined. Like the machine blinked on and off, and then it was flatline. Oxygen level was 0, and the machine, how beep beep, it beeps. And so when the people are in critical condition and the oxygen levels are going down, and they know that there's nothing else they can do, the top of their monitor is like a green light on there, and so you can see. Where I was sitting, I could see everybody that was in her condition. Some were worse than her, some were a little bit better, but they were still all declining from the time I was there. So I was like, oh my gosh, her heart just stopped. So I opened the door and I was like, hey y'all, her heart just stopped. And so the nurse was like, no, it's probably just the machine. Look, I might just look like this, but I'm not slow. I know I know how to read these machines. I know how to read everything else. Her heart just stopped. Okay, the nurse called in, I guess some more people. I don't know what the code or whatever. They came in there, and she had to do not resuscitate. So they checked her vitals, couldn't find a pulse, and declared her dead at 5:46 p.m. on September the 27th. That was really, really hard for me, because my son's birth and death date is September the 28th, which is going to be the next day. I was like, well, is she going to hold on until the 28th on the machine and then, pass away due to, says the machine,